Electrical work inherently involves risks, and understanding past incidents can significantly improve safety practices. The following real-life incidents underscore the importance of respecting electrical hazards and adhering to safety protocols. The first story recounts an incident involving a 120/208 volt splitter trough. Back in the 1960s, an electrician was pulling feeder runs into a live splitter trough. The electrical room was small, and the helper was managing a 100-foot fish tape. As the electrician pulled the fish tape, it sprung out of control and filled the room. The fish tape contacted live parts, resulting in a short circuit. The 100-foot fish tape was destroyed. The second story involves terminating 250 feeds inside live switchgear. An electrician was terminating 250 amp feeds inside a live switchgear. The buses were exposed and hot. The electrician expressed concern, but the other electrician proceeded without safety equipment. The electrician touched the back of the bus bar and was grounded to the gear case, resulting in electrical shock and minor burns. These accounts highlight several critical safety considerations. Firstly, working on live equipment should be avoided whenever possible. De-energizing equipment and implementing lockout-tagout procedures are essential to prevent accidental contact with live parts. Secondly, proper planning and preparation are crucial. In the first incident, the lack of space and inadequate control of the fish tape contributed to the accident. A larger workspace, a fish tape reel, or better communication could have prevented the incident. Thirdly, using appropriate safety equipment is paramount. In the second incident, the electrician's failure to use gloves and other personal protective equipment, or PPE, resulted in an electrical shock. Insulating gloves, arc-rated clothing, and other PPE can significantly reduce the risk of injury. Fourthly, never proceed if you feel unsafe. The electrician who expressed concern about the live switchgear termination was right to question the procedure. If a task seems unsafe, it is essential to speak up and refuse to proceed until the hazard is addressed. Fifthly, report safety incidents. The electrician who reported the live switchgear incident to the company president did the right thing. Reporting incidents, even near misses, can help identify and correct safety hazards, preventing future accidents. Let's delve deeper into the technical aspects of these incidents and discuss specific safety measures that could have been implemented. In the case of the 120/208 volt splitter trough, several factors contributed to the accident. The small workspace made it difficult to manage the fish tape, and the lack of a fish tape reel exacerbated the problem. The live bus bars posed a significant hazard. To prevent similar incidents, consider the following steps. 1. To energize the equipment if possible. Before working on any electrical equipment, always de-energize it and verify that it is de-energized using a properly rated voltage tester. Follow lockout-tagout procedures to prevent accidental re-energization. 2. Use a fish tape reel. A fish tape reel can help control the fish tape and prevent it from getting out of hand. It also makes it easier to pull the fish tape through conduit. 3. Ensure adequate workspace. Make sure you have enough space to work safely. If the workspace is too small, consider moving the equipment or finding another way to access it. 4. Insulate exposed bus bars. If it is not possible to de-energize the equipment, insulate the exposed bus bars with insulating tape or covers. This will help prevent accidental contact with live parts. 5. Use a non-conductive fish tape. A non-conductive fish tape will not conduct electricity if it comes into contact with live parts. This can help prevent electrical shock. 6. Wear appropriate PPE. Wear appropriate PPE, such as insulating gloves and safety glasses, to protect yourself from electrical hazards. In the case of the live switchgear termination, the electrician made several critical errors. He proceeded without safety equipment, he worked on live equipment, and he failed to report the incident immediately. To prevent similar incidents, consider the following steps. 1. Never work on live equipment unless it is absolutely necessary. If it is necessary to work on live equipment, follow strict safety procedures. 2. Use appropriate PPE. Wear appropriate PPE such as insulating gloves, arc-rated clothing, and a face shield to protect yourself from electrical hazards. 3. Use insulated tools. Use insulated tools to prevent accidental contact with live parts. 4. Maintain a safe working distance. Maintain a safe working distance from live parts. Use a barrier or shield to protect yourself from arc flash. 5. Report all incidents immediately. Report all incidents, even near misses, to your supervisor immediately. This will help identify and correct safety hazards, preventing future accidents. These stories also raise questions about training and supervision. Were the electricians properly trained in safe work practices? Were they adequately supervised? Employers have a responsibility to provide their employees with the training and equipment they need to work safely. Employees also have a responsibility to follow safe work practices and report any hazards they identify. It is important to emphasize the importance of arc flash protection. An arc flash is a dangerous electrical explosion that can cause serious burns, injuries, and even death. Arc flashes can occur when electrical current jumps from one conductor to another, creating a high-energy discharge. The heat from an arc flash can reach temperatures of up to 35,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hotter than the surface of the sun. Arc flashes can also produce a pressure wave that can knock workers off their feet, as well as molten metal and toxic gases. To protect yourself from arc flash hazards, it is essential to wear appropriate arc-rated clothing and PPE. Arc-rated clothing is designed to protect you from the heat and flames of an arc flash. PPE, such as face shields, gloves, and hearing protection, can also help protect you from arc flash hazards. It is also important to maintain a safe working distance from live parts and to use insulated tools. Furthermore, consider the role of safety culture. A strong safety culture is one in which safety is valued and prioritized at all levels of the organization. In a strong safety culture, employees are encouraged to report hazards, ask questions, and speak up if they feel unsafe. Management is committed to providing employees with the training, equipment, and support they need to work safely. A weak safety culture can lead to complacency, shortcuts, and ultimately accidents. Creating a strong safety culture requires a concerted effort from everyone in the organization. It starts with leadership commitment and extends to all employees. By promoting a culture of safety, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of electrical accidents. Now, let's discuss specific electrical safety standards and regulations. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides comprehensive guidelines for safe electrical installations and practices. Article 110.16 of the NEC requires arc flash warning labels on electrical equipment that is likely to require examination, adjustment, servicing, or maintenance while energized. These labels provide information about the potential arc flash hazard, including the voltage, available fault current, and required PPE. NFPA 70E, Standard for Electrical Safety in the Workplace, provides detailed guidance on how to protect workers from electrical hazards. NFPA 70E covers topics such as arc flash hazard analysis, PPE requirements, and safe work practices. OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, also has regulations related to electrical safety. OSHA regulations require employers to provide a safe workplace for their employees and to protect them from electrical hazards. These regulations cover topics such as lockout, tagout, PPE, and training. Understanding and complying with these standards and regulations is essential for ensuring electrical safety in the workplace. In addition to these standards and regulations, there are also several best practices that can help improve electrical safety. Firstly, conduct regular safety audits. Regular safety audits can help identify potential hazards and ensure that safety procedures are being followed. Secondly, provide ongoing training. Electrical safety training should be provided to all employees who work with or around electricity. This training should cover topics such as electrical hazards, safe work practices, and PPE requirements. Thirdly, encourage employee involvement. Employees should be encouraged to participate in safety programs and to report any hazards they identify. Fourthly, learn from incidents. When an electrical incident occurs, it is important to investigate the incident and learn from it. This will help prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. Fifthly, stay up to date on the latest safety information. Electrical safety information is constantly evolving. It is important to stay up to date on the latest safety information by attending training courses, reading industry publications, and consulting with safety experts. Let's consider some additional scenarios and how to address them safely. Scenario 1. Working on a motor control center. Motor control centers, or MCCs, contain numerous electrical components, including motor starters, circuit breakers, and transformers. Working on MCC can be hazardous due to the presence of high voltages and currents. Before working on an MCC, always de-energize it and verify that it is de-energized. Follow lockout-tagout procedures to prevent accidental re-energization. Wear appropriate PPE such as insulating gloves and arc-rated clothing. Use insulated tools. Maintain a safe working distance from live parts. Scenario 2. Troubleshooting electrical equipment. Troubleshooting electrical equipment can be challenging because it often requires working on energized equipment. When troubleshooting electrical equipment, it is essential to follow safe work practices. Use appropriate PPE such as insulating gloves and safety glasses. Use insulated tools. Maintain a safe working distance from live parts. Use a voltage tester to verify that circuits are de-energized before working on them. Never work alone. Scenario 3. Performing electrical maintenance. Electrical maintenance is essential for keeping electrical equipment in good working order. However, electrical maintenance can also be hazardous. Before performing electrical maintenance, always de-energize the equipment and verify that it is de-energized. Follow lockout-tagout procedures to prevent accidental re-energization. Wear appropriate PPE such as insulating gloves and safety glasses. Use insulated tools. Maintain a safe working distance from live parts. Scenario 4. Working in confined spaces. Working in confined spaces can be hazardous due to the limited space and potential for exposure to hazardous materials. Before working in a confined space, always assess the hazards and implement appropriate safety measures. Ensure that the confined space is properly ventilated. Use appropriate PPE such as a respirator and safety harness. Have a standby person outside the confined space to monitor the worker inside. Scenario 5. Working outdoors. Working outdoors can be hazardous due to the potential for exposure to weather conditions such as rain, snow, and lightning. Before working outdoors, always assess the weather conditions and implement appropriate safety measures. Wear appropriate clothing, such as rain gear or insulated clothing. Use ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, to protect yourself from electrical shock. Avoid working during lightning storms. In conclusion, electrical safety is paramount. By understanding the hazards, following safe work practices, and using appropriate PPE, electrical workers can significantly reduce the risk of injury. Continuous training, a strong safety culture, and adherence to electrical codes and standards are essential components of a comprehensive electrical safety program. Remember, safety is not just a set of rules, it is a mindset.